Hello, good day viewers. In this tutorial, we are going to calculate the resultant of two forces. So the question says, if a force P of 40 Newton act in the direction due east, and another force Q of 30 Newton act in the direction due north, calculate the resultant of the two forces. So we are given two forces to calculate the resultant of them. So please, if you are new here, consider supporting my channel by liking this video and subscribing to my channel so that I will feel encouraged to bring more videos like this. Thank you. So let's continue. If a force P of 40 Newton acts in the direction due east, 40 Newton act in the direction of due east, so this is how we can draw it. And we put 40 Newton in the east direction, and another force Q of 30 Newton acts in the direction due north. If a force P of 40 Newton acts in the direction due east, so let's draw it. Let's draw X direction. 40 Newton in the east direction, that is P. And another force Q of 30 Newton act in the direction due north. So this is north direction. Let's draw 30 Newton and it is Q. So this is its direction. So the question says calculate the resultant of the two forces. So the resultant of the two forces will be the hypotenuse here. So this is their resultant. So we are going to use Pythagoras theorem formula and find the resultant. Remember, from the Pythagoras theorem, it states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square of the opposite and the adjacent. Is equal to the square of the sum of opposite and the adjacent. That is, the square of R is equal to the square of opposite, that is P, plus the square of adjacent, that is Q. So we are going to use this to find R. So let's substitute. Since we know Phi is 40 Newton, we know Q is 30 Newton. Let's substitute. So R square equals to the value of Phi is 40 square plus the value of Q is 30 square. So now R is equal to, let's press our calculator, 40 squared. 40 squared will give us 1600 plus 30 squared will give us 900. So remember, this R is squared. So I need R, not R square, so I will take the square root of both sides. So the square root of R square equals to the square root of 1600 plus 900. So square root cancel square, I have R alone equals to the square root of the sum of this. 1600 plus 900, which will give us 2500. Therefore, R equals to the square root of this, which will give us 50 Newton. So this is the resultant of these two forces. So we can also find the direction of this resultant. In order to find this resultant, the direction of the resultant, we will say theta equals to tan inverse opposite, that is P divided by Q. So which equals to theta equals to tan inverse, the value of P is 40 and the value of Q is 30. So theta equals to tan inverse 40 divided by 30, which will give us 1.33. So theta equals to shift, press shift then turn, press shift then turn, then 1.33, which will give us 53.06. So this is degree. So this is the direction of the resultant. So if you like this video, kindly like it, comment and share for the other students.